Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Solo ReacTalk. This evening, I'm going to be reacting to Transformers Prime, Season 1, Episode 7, Scrapheap, on the new Transformers World YouTube channel. If you guys want to check out my previous reactions to the other episodes, remember the playlist card is going to be at the top here. Just click on it and be able to access them. If you want to check out the original video as well as new Transformers World YouTube channel, the links are going to be in the description below. Episode 6. Starscream has assumed control over the Decepticons, and he has decided to display his new authority by resurrecting a very powerful Decepticon called Skyquake. I wouldn't necessarily say resurrect, maybe just awake him from slumber, because he was in stasis essentially. So yes, Starscream together with Soundwave went to awaken Skyquake, and the Autobots also detected a very unique energon signature. Therefore, Optimus Prime and Bumblebee also went to that location. As soon as Skyquake awoke, Starscream, was embellishing himself as the new leader of the Decepticons. He expected Skyquake to kneel before him as his new master. However, that did not plan out for Starscream. Skyquake was resolute in his obedience and loyalty to Megatron and not to Starscream. So he was pushed aside very quickly. Optimus Prime tried to negotiate with Skyquake, telling him that, they need to end this war that has destroyed their homeworld and destroyed their people. However, Skyquake would not listen to the Prime. He does not trust Primes, he does not like Primes, and he's loyal to Megatron, and Megatron told him to destroy Optimus Prime. So they had a little tussle, a little fight, and while that was happening, Starscream, ran away from the scene. He also got another unique signature from space that belonged to Megatron, and Starscream went all the way there to the space bridge that was destroyed, and he saw Megatron was there. He was in a very weak position, if I can say that, and he tried to kill him by pulling out the Dark Energon out of his chest. However, Silverbeak was there recording everything, so he had to act as if he was trying to save Megatron when he actually tried to kill him. So Megatron is still alive, barely. He's in a coma of some sort, and we don't know when is he going to return. So for now, still the second in command is Starscream. Back on Earth, the fight between Skyquake and Megatron and Optimus Prime and Bumblebee. Skyquake was able to scan a plane that Agent Fowler was flying, and he transformed into a plane with his Gallet gun and missiles. And for a moment there, it seemed as if Skyquake was going to really damage or cause trouble for Optimus Prime and for Bumblebee, but his overconfidence got the best of him, and yes, Bumblebee is the one who took him down, and he crashed onto the surface. He died. Skyquake died, and they're going to bury the body. I'm hoping they can cremate the body into ash so that no one with Dark Energon can just come and resurrect him. I'm hoping that actually happens. If that doesn't happen, then anything is possible. This guy can come back. He can come back as an undead Cybertronian and be even more of a danger, because he's no longer afraid of death. Death is not something that computes in a zombie. So yeah. And Ratchet helped the kids with their school projects. I think they all failed. I think they all failed their projects. And really, Ratchet needs to just sit down and learn, observe from the humans what they do in their activities. And when it's their turn to learn and observe Cybertronian culture and technology, they will also just sit and listen to Ratchet. So Ratchet, sometimes you gotta learn when to take a seat. If they ask for help, then you can give them that help. Yeah. Okay, episode 7. Scrapheap. 3, 2, 1, go.
No, we're not there yet. But it should be just past this ridge, Bumblebee.
Where are you guys? Is this Antarctica or the Arctic or some mountain elevation like, you know, the Himalayas or the Alps?
I don't get it. These readings are off the meter. I told you, Doc, we're fine.
The only way to be certain you're fine, Bulkhead, is to endure standard defrosting procedure. You know prolonged exposure to sub-zero conditions can cause permanent system damage.
Ratchet, have you learned anything more about our Arctic find?
Not yet. The pod can't be opened while it's frozen solid.
That's not good. Man, I like the Decepticon part. I love it when Megatron comes in there. Din 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 din. I love it. Okay, sorry. Let's continue.
RC and I will search for any clue which might explain the origin of our Arctic find.
Only until your sensors sound. Remember, once your core temperature drops into the blue zone, system failures aren't likely. They're imminent.
Miss us, Docbot?
Ugh, shouldn't they be in school?
On Saturday, we have the whole weekend off to spend with you.
I wasn't expecting to carpool. What gives, RC?
Tag team, Jack. It's my turn for exploration duty.
Oh, too bad. It's a beautiful day for a ride. Would hate for you to feel guilty for leaving me indoors.
Oh, please. Blah, blah, blah. Jack.
Arctic exploration duty.
Indoors where it's warm.
The Arctic? I've always wanted to see snow.
I would invite you to join, Raphael. But the conditions are much too extreme, even for we Autobots.
I understand.
But I will bring you back a snowball.
That would be awesome.
And since it's Optimus Prime gonna giving you that ice ball, it's gonna be big. It's gonna be really big. Huh.
Transport complete. By the Allspark.
Yeah, that's not supposed to happen. And why does it happen now, when they're leaving? Oh.
So, what do you guys think we should do today?
Video game tournament. Last one standing wins.
Bulkhead, Bumblebee, here, now.
Prepare to be destroyed.
Yeah, not really my thing, Miko.
Oh, scared of losing to a girl?
Bring it.
No mercy.
Hey, Raph, you want to take on Miko for me?
Nah, I have stuff to do.
Hoo-yeah!
can't boss us around just because the boss is out.
I need some heavy lifting. The ground bridge is down. Optimus and RC made it through just fine. It's bringing them back that concerns me. Now remove those panels. Chop chop.
Well, when Optimus Prime is not here, Ratchet, I think he is second in command. You know? Unless if it's also RC, but I think Ratchet is the natural successor. I think.
Temperature sub-zero and dropping. Gotta get back to base.
This boy's just too cute. Naughty, but cute. What is that?
Hello?
Oh, it's actually kind of cute. Alright.
Where did you come from? The Autobots never said anything about pets.
I don't know what it is about, you know, big-eyed robots or big-eyed toys or big-eyed animals, but you know, they always just seem so cute. Yeah, I don't know, it just activates something in the mind, you know, to say, oh, it's cute, it's such a baby, let me touch it, let me hold it. Yeah.
You want to play fetch? Good boy. Go get it. No, don't eat that. You're gonna choke. Or not.
It acts like a little dog.
Come on, you want some?
In your face! What the? Great, power failure.
Aw, it wiped out our game.
But I was winning!
Bummer.
We most definitely have a problem. But what could have caused this?
Or that.
Might be the main grid. Hopefully it isn't a substation malfunction.
Hey, guys.
Nah, it looks like something ate your circuitry and your circuit boards there. And it's Raphael's new pet. This can't be good.
Look what I found.
We're busy!
Hey! What's with you guys?
Scraplet! Scraplet!
What's a scraplet?
The most dangerous vermin ever to crawl upon the face of Cybertron.
A scrapling. Whew. I've never seen them so terrified. Okay, scrapling. Okay. Yeah, so they eat circuitry, they eat metallic alloys, they eat anything that's not organically based, if I can say that. They eat anything that's synthetically based, like Cybertronians. Yeah, no, I understand why they're so scared and terrified of this, you know, little thing.
This? Are you kidding me?
You're giant robots. Scrappy here is teeny.
You have no idea the damage that teeny thing could do!
He wouldn't hurt anything.
Now, how do you know that, Raphael? How do you know that? Because it didn't attack you? Now all of a sudden you know this? Hey, Raphael, you're such a child, but you are a kid. It's understandable. Okay, now we know where the mouth is. Because I didn't see it before. Oh my gosh. Well done, Raphael. Do it again. Kill it. I like how you killed it, man. I like how you killed it. No second thoughts, nothing. You just went out full-blown attack. I like that. Okay.
There, killer.
Whoa. I did not see that coming.
I'm sorry, Bumblebee. Is he gonna be okay?
Only a mesh wound. He'll live.
Now do you believe me? All Scraplets do is dismantle machinery and eat anything metal. Especially living metal.
Well, bug squash, game over. Right?
No. When it comes to Scraplets, there's never just one. And I fear I know how they got in here. It's a trap. A Scraplet trap.
An empty Scraplet trap.
Most likely ejected into space eons ago. Only to wind up in the Arctic where the temperature kept them in stasis.
Okay, who created the Scraplings? Or the Scraplets? Who created this? And this new, being? Do they exist on Cybertron? Because if they do, I think the entire planet would be engulfed by these, metallic eating creatures. So were they made by Decepticons, or were they made by Autobots, or is it just some sort of natural selection that happened on Cybertron that made these things evolve into what they are right now?
Until we brought the thaw.
Now they're wide awake and ready to brunch.
So, how many are we talking about?
Thousands. And the power malfunctions and ground bridge damage are sure signs that their infestation is well underway.
RC, what's your status?
My sensor's going off. Guess we should call for pickup before things get chilly.
Optimus to base. Core temperature readings have reached the blue zone. Prepare to activate ground bridge.
Ratchet to Optimus, do you read me? We have a situation. The Scraplets have gotten into the comlink system. If we don't eradicate these creatures immediately, they will reduce the entire base to a scrap heap.
Well, I say we bug out of here and let them keep it.
Evacuation is not an option. If we don't get the ground bridge back online stat, Optimus and RC will perish.
They will?
Bulkhead, you never run.
Miko, you haven't seen a swarm of these things devour a bot. I have.
It must have been traumatizing.
They pick you apart from the inside out. Going for the small, juicy bits first. Fuse by fuse, circuit by circuit, till there's nothing left. And I mean nothing. Not even your optics.
Man, that sounds like, you know those beetles in The Mummy movies? I don't know if you guys have watched them, but there's these black beetles that bore into human beings and start eating them from the inside out. And that movie traumatized me with those black beetles. The way they ate people from the inside out like that, it was horrible. So yeah, it kind of reminds me of that here. Oof. Chilling.
You have to let us help.
We're not made of metal.
Yeah, the Scraplets can't hurt us.
Typically, I find your fleshiness to be your least engaging quality. But it would appear to provide an advantage under these extremes.
Okay, good. So we pair off. One bot, one human. I'll watch your back while you repair the ground bridge.
And we go on a bug hunt.
Optimus to base. Do you read?
Are you sure a nice long drive wouldn't help? I hear Miami's beautiful this time of year.
The nearest temperate climate is too distant, RC. Attempting to reach it would expend too much energy and hasten the freezing process. Until Ratchet sends for us, And he will. Our best option would be to seek shelter and insulate ourselves.
I get to be your bodyguard for once. How cool is that?
Raph found the first one here, right?
Did you just scream like a little girl?
No. Maybe.
Hey, I would also scream. I don't know about a little girl, but I would also scream. You know? These things eat you from the inside out, Miko. I don't think you understand. I don't think you understand. I don't think you really understand what that means. You know, how that process occurs. Oof.
Can we talk about this later?
Take her easy, Bulkhead. Just stay focused. Everything's gonna be... Okay, wish I hadn't seen that. Bulkhead, you're fine! It's just a bunch of cables!
Oh, right. Cables.
You know, this is suspenseful and horror and comedy all at the same time. I like it.
Don't these things ever stop eating?
And where does it all go? You know, they're eating so much metallic alloys and things, but then where does it all go in their small little bodies? What are they doing with all of that material? Run!
How's it going over there?
I've repaired the damaged conductors and rerouted the central conduits, but the ground bridge still won't receive power.
Oh my gosh, they're flying! Oh my lord!
They fly? You never said they could fly! Watch it!
Jack! The fire extinguisher!
So, a fire extinguisher can immobilize them. What is it, the gas? Or is it the foam, or is it what? The cold? Huh.
Razzit, get the patch kit. We're leaking energon like... Whoa!
They're swarming.
Eat this!
Man, what a terrible way to go. Autobots dying in the snow, Autobots being eaten alive. Whew.
RC, wake up.
Just resting my eyes.
The longer we remain alert, the longer we remain alive.
What do you suggest? Wait. How about a game? Let's play Who Screwed Things Up back at base.
Our predicament could be the result of a simple malfunction.
Caused by Bulkhead. Let's see. No comlink. Maybe even no power. The big lug probably tripped over a cord. He's never been too graceful. Remember when we first arrived on Earth? And Bulkhead walked into those power lines? Who knew he could dance like that?
Bulkhead may be too large for this world, but his inner strength is without bounds. One should not be measured by size alone.
No truer words, Optimus Prime.
We get them all?
It sounds like they're constructing something in there.
Hardly. These were just scouts.
So the rest of them know we're in here?
And if we allow ourselves to become their next meal, Optimus and RC will never make it home. We must get the ground bridge operational.
Then we can use it to send the Scraplets anywhere on Earth.
Why not back to the Arctic? We already know they don't do cold.
Sweet! One-stop shopping.
Given the body mass of the Scraplets, sub-zero temperature should freeze them on contact.
What about space? I think that would be a far more safer bet to throw them in space instead of still back here on Earth. I mean, global warming is a real thing. Global warming is a real thing. Who knows how long the Arctic is going to stay that cold, you know, for these things to be, you know, immobilized on in the ice, you know. But anyways, you do what you think is best.
So think, Ratchet, think. If the ground bridge is still down, there must be a breach in the Energon fuel line.
If we weren't breaching, one of us could get back over there and fix it.
Where do we find it?
And how do we fix it?
Remember, we're okay. We're not metal.
I mean, don't they reveal their mouths when they're about to attack something or eat something? Those Scraplets were just opening their mouths, you know, at will, like that.
There's the breach. Come on. We have to work fast.
So if we get... when we get the ground bridge open, do we send the creepy crawlies out? Or bring our bots in?
Optimus and RC will be fresh meat. If we bring them in first, the Scraplets will have no reason to leave. We'll need bait.
Where are we gonna get bait? The Scraplets already helped themselves to everything in here.
They're getting ready to feed!
Guys, I've never seen Bumblebee so terrified. Did you see his face? Oh my gosh.
You know the worst part? After battling cons all these years, getting smacked down, shot at, blown up, this is how our lights go out?
RC, this may not be the finish that we had planned. But if this is indeed the end, if we are to become one with the Allspark,
It's been an honor serving with you, Optimus Prime.
Ratchet! All systems go!
Fire it up!
Ground bridge.
for the main course? Come and get it! Down! Down! I'd invite you in, but the place is a mess.
Report biocircuitry status.
Levels are rising.
Excellent. Raphael, keep a close watch on Bumblebee's electro-pulse monitor. Miko, check Bulkhead's interface patch.
It's steady.
Looking good.
Perhaps you should get some rest yourself, old friend. You saved quite a few lives today.
It wasn't all my doing.
Yeah, I'm quite impressed by the kids and their initiative and their bravery in this episode. I really am. There's still a part of me that says they should not be, working here with the Autobots because it's an extremely dangerous job. But, with each passing episode, they are proving their worth. And, yeah, I'm being humbled. I definitely am being humbled here.
We're just fortunate that this infestation happened on a Saturday.
Our human friends may be small, but they are strong.
Scraplet?
Spider! Is it on me?
Did she just scream like a little girl?
Yes, guys, that's it with Transformers Prime Season 1, Episode 7, Scrapheap. Yeah, on the new Transformers World YouTube channel. Yeah, these little cretins are really a menacing, dangerous, pest that needs to be destroyed. They need to be destroyed because what they're able to do and, how they're able to just consume so much material, especially if it's synthetic material, like the Autobots or any Cybertronian or Cybertronian technology, or possibly even human technology. Really, they are a pest that needs to be destroyed. I'm still trying to ascertain, who created these things. Was it the Decepticons, or was it the Autobots, or is it an entity or species of Cybertronian that have evolved on the planet over eons, and they've become this, swarm of consuming metallic locusts, if I can say that. They are like locusts that just consume everything within their path. And where does all of that material go? They're eating so much, but then they have such a small body. So what happens with all that they are consuming? Yeah. I don't think that part has been answered in this episode. I would have wanted to understand what happens with all of the stuff that they're consuming. Because yes, they are consuming, and you know, they're terrifying in the way they consume Cybertronians. However, what is the end goal to it? Is it some sort of reproduction or what? Yeah. And yeah, you know, things can be deceiving, no matter how cute they may seem in the beginning, with the big eyes and then the small body and the big head. It really looked like a toy. It really looked like some sort of you know, Pokemon that you'd have to collect. But yeah, once it opens its mouth, or its maw, if I can say that, it's just a whole other nasty you know, pest that needs to be destroyed, really. Yeah, guys, that is it. Thank you to the kids for saving the Autobots. Thank you to Bulkhead for charging through the space bridge to, you know, distract all of those other scraplings to follow him and go die in the Arctic. Yeah, that was good, really. And yeah, now that's it. I think I've discussed enough. Remember, guys, if you want to check out the original video as well as New Transformers World's YouTube channel, the links are going to be in the description below. If you like my reaction, please give me a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell if you want to be up to date with my latest videos. And I will see you guys hopefully next week. Yeah, hopefully. Alright, bye-bye.